Hi everybody, I'm here with Oliver today, and today we just kind of wanted to check in and see how everybody's doing.
Are you scared about the virus? Do you miss your friends?
Yeah, we were going to talk about that kind of stuff because I've been noticing in me that being away from school, I'm having some feelings about it. I feel really sad sometimes.
Scared?
I feel scared sometimes too. I feel sad because I miss seeing everybody and I miss doing what I always did. I used to wake up and get ready for the day, and then we would all have breakfast at the same time and we'd go to school together, right? And sometimes I feel kind of sad about not doing that anymore. Oliver, how do you feel about it?
I feel sad, but not as much as like being with you and not staying to school by myself.
Yeah. So there's some things to feel happy about too. Like I feel happy that I get to spend a lot of time with Oliver and Mira. Oliver, can you scoot over here so we can see you?
Johnny.
And John, Mr. Gipp. So those are some things we feel really glad about. But I just wanted to tell you that
I almost forgot. We have 2 books to read today.
We do have a couple books to read to everybody today. We're going to read those a little bit later. Yeah, at the end we're going to read these. But I just wanted to say to you that if you're having some big feelings, sometimes we have really big feelings that feel hard to feel. Like if you're feeling scared or if you're feeling sad, that's okay, that your moms and dads are there for you to listen to those feelings. Oliver, what makes you feel scared? Does anything make you feel scared?
When I don't have that light on.
Like when you don't have the lights on when you go to sleep?
Yeah, when my door's closed or the bathroom light's not on.
Yeah. Sometimes things that make me feel scared are
bad dreams.
Yeah, sometimes I have bad dreams, or sometimes I feel scared about
you have the goosebumps.
Making sure that everybody in my family stays safe.
And sometimes she has a dream about somebody taking me away.
Yeah, that's really scary.
And you have a dream about monsters chasing
sometimes you never know.
I never know.
But yeah, sometimes I do have bad dreams, and that makes me feel scared. Oliver, what are some things that make you feel happy?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Everything in the world.
Everything in the world makes you feel happy. Well, one thing that makes me feel happy is to be with my family. And now that we have all this extra time away from school, that's a really special time that we have to spend with our family. Even though we'd like to be going to school and doing other things with our friends and being able to go more places than we can go right now.
Yeah,
it's still nice to spend time with our family.
Yeah, and even if you did go, you could get sick more than you can get sick here because there's not a lot of virus here. There's more than other states, but it's been there longer.
Yeah, that's right. So it's really important that we stay just with our families because there are some sicknesses going around. A big sickness called the coronavirus, which we talked a little bit about.
Does everybody in the world know about the coronavirus?
I think a lot of people know about it now. Almost everybody in the world probably knows about it.
Probably half the people.
So if you have a minute and would like to share with me how you feel or how you're feeling, I would love to hear that. You can leave me a Marco Polo message, or you can have your mommy send a text to me with a message of you talking about how you feel, because I think it's really important that we talk to each other about how we feel, especially now. But today we have 2 books to read to you, kind of about, one's about love, they're about feelings, one's about loving feelings, and one's about some frustrated feelings and some good feelings about what to do on a day where you don't really know what else to do. And that's like a lot of days we're having right now. We're not sure what to do sometimes because we've got a lot of the day. We don't go to school anymore. We can play.
I think the code.
Do you remember what that book is called, Oliver?
No.
On a Magical Do Nothing Day. Can you tell everybody what it's called?
A no magical do nothing day.
Yes, it's called On a Magical Do Nothing Day. And the author is Beatrice Alamagna. Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing that.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
But this is about somebody who finds some really exciting, interesting things to do on a day where it was just feeling bored and maybe there wasn't so much to do. So we're gonna read this together. On a Magical Do Nothing Day. For Francesca, who sees the world shine through stones and the tiny and the big mimosa. That's who the book is dedicated to. A lot of times authors who write books dedicate
I'm back.
them to somebody. On a magical do nothing day. Here we go again. Me and Mom in the same cabin. The same forest, the same rain. Dad back in the city. Look at all that rain. It looks like a gloomy day.
And that looks like the neighbor's house.
Mom sat at her desk quietly writing while I destroyed Martians. What is she doing destroying Martians? What kind of thing is she doing? A video game? Yeah. Actually, I was just pressing the same button over and over. I wish Dad was here. Look, do you see the mommy working at the desk?
Let me see.
And the kid is playing a video game on the couch.
He's so bored.
I think maybe. You don't have to be bored all the time though, right? You can entertain yourself.
Yeah.
You can go play fun games.
Oh.
Play with your toys by yourself, right?
And you're not allowed to watch screens a lot, but you still have time.
Yeah. What about a break from your game, Mom growled. Is this going to be another day of doing nothing? She was right. There was nothing I wanted to do except destroy Martians. She took the game out of my hands and hid it as usual. I found it as usual and went outside. Where it felt like everything in our garden was hiding from the rain. I held my game tightly. Maybe it would protect me from this boring, wet place.
Hey, Mom.
Boring?
Boring wet place? You can explore.
That's right, you can go exploring. I walked down the hill.
And there's a lot of lights.
At the bottom of our path, I saw some flat rocks in the pond. The rocks were round like the heads of the Martians. I wanted to jump on them and crush them.
But she dropped her game. See?
Uh-oh, you're right. Her game slipped out of her hands. Would you feel mad if your game slipped out of your hands?
Like, if it was a game I didn't like, I don't want to be worried. But if it was a game I really like, I'll try to go down there.
Yeah.
If it fell in the sand, I could dig. But if it fell in the water, but no.
Yeah. Oh no! What did I do? My game fell in the pond. This could not be happening to me. I stuck my hand in the water to grab it. It was so icy cold, I screamed. Can you scream? Ah! Without my game, I had nothing to do. The rain felt like rocks were hitting me. I was a small tree trapped outside in a hurricane. Without your game, do you have nothing to do?
No.
No. There's lots of other things to do. We're going to see what she finds to do. Just then, there were 4 lights and 4 huge snails appeared. Is there anything to do around here? I asked them. Yes, indeed, they told me. I reached out and touched their antennae, as soft as jello. It made me smile. Look at those snails. Oliver, what kind of things did we find outside today? Oliver and I went outside today. What did we find?
Beautiful leaves and flowers.
Mm-hmm. So I followed them down a path and found dozens of mushrooms. The air was so damp, I knew the smell from when I was small. My grandparents' basement. My cave of treasures.
Hey, Mama.
I felt a sense that there was something special close by. That I was surrounded. I bent down and dug my fingers into the mud. Can you pretend to dig your fingers into the mud?
No.
Where 1,000 seeds and pellets, kernels, grains, roots, and berries touched my fingers and hands. An underground world full of treasures that I could feel. I bet you could feel those things if you went in your backyard and put your fingers in the mud. I wonder what you would feel.
Hey, Mom. Are we gonna read the next story time?
I looked up at the sky. Sunbeams fell down through a giant strainer and blinded me. I thought I heard the beat of drums from far away. But that sound was my heart. Can you feel your heartbeat? Bubble, bubble.
Oh, you're just doing
Does
that.
your heart sound like thunder?
Wait, quiet. I'm gonna see if I can actually hear it.
I felt filled up with energy and began running fast. So fast, I fell down the hill. Oh no! Wah! I'm falling.
Look at her at the end. She's like about to.
And there at the bottom, everything was turned upside down. The whole world seemed brand new, as if it had been created right in front of me.
Been flour and a chicken ring.
I climbed a tree and looked out as far as my eyes could see. I breathed in air until my lungs were bursting. I drank the raindrops like an animal would. I noticed bugs I'd never seen before. Look at all the things that she's doing.
Was it ants?
I talked to a bird. I made my biggest splash. Then I collected smooth stones as clear as glass and watched the world shining through them. Why hadn't I done these things before today? Wow, she's finding lots of things to do. There's a lot of things to do outside. If you just walk outside in your backyard, you could find a lot of things to do. Soaked to my bones, I ran inside the house, took off my coat, and looked in the mirror. Oh, I thought I saw my dad smiling at me. My mother was there, still writing, but now she looked different, like one of the creatures outside. Oh, you're soaked. I'll dry you. She took a towel and brought me to the kitchen. I felt like giving her a big hug. I wanted to tell her what I had seen, felt, and tasted outside in the world. Do you ever feel like giving somebody a big hug that you appreciate and love? Oliver, who do you ever feel like giving a hug?
Only my parents.
Can you give me a hug right now? Go give your parents a hug. All right, we're not done yet. All right, let's listen.
I'm gonna hug.
But I didn't. We just sat in the kitchen, looked at each other, and breathed in the delicious smell of our hot chocolate. That's it. That's all we did on this magical do-nothing day.
Why are you not drinking it?
And that's the end. Look, what do you see in the very last picture?
I don't think her game being played by the fish.
The game at the bottom of the pond, and the fish are playing it now, maybe. But she didn't end up feeling that sad that her game was gone, because she found some special things to do. And at the very end of the story, she had some extra special time with her mom, and they drank some hot chocolate together. So here's what I want you to do after hearing this story. I want you to find some special time
Do-nothing day.
at a magical do-nothing day. It could be tomorrow.
It
Where
could
you don't
be
have
today.
that much to do, or it could be today.
Or it could be the day
Where
after
you go
tomorrow.
outside and find something special to do and spend some time with somebody special to you and just have a nice time. Enjoy the things that you see out in nature. And we've really enjoyed our time reading this story to you today. We hope everybody stays safe
And give it a lot
and
of likes.
happy. And apparently it's very important to Oliver that we get a lot of likes, but it just matters to me that you like it.